Good morning, Ride and Die supporters. How are you on this blessed Tuesday of May 25th of 2021? I am glad to be able to open my eyes today, thanking God for to see another day that I had never seen before. And just giving God the praise, the honor, and the glory for allowing me to come here today with you with this message. I know my title is saying I don't trust the soul. And the reason I put that title there is because I've been having conversations with I don't trust a soul. Don't trust the soul. Okay, so don't trust the soul and I been inboxing each other privately here on my last video. And I don't trust the soul was actually defending some of the things that I was not defending, but was defending Will Eady on some of the things that I was calling out on his conversation or when he came on a live on a platform with Brother Blockbender. And the things that Brother Eady said about the R. Kelly fans and supporters. Now, some people might misunderstand sometimes the things I try to pull out, and call out on some of our conduct and the words that we use to, you know, discuss on certain topics and issues that when we address other people. Even I sometimes have an issue. Ooh, sometimes even I could be a little messy, when I say things, and I'll come back and I'll try to help you understand it a little bit more better. Because that's what life is all about. We got to each and every day build and construct things, or build and construct people. Help build and construct people. We are member workers in the vineyard, and we working for our God. We are here as workers in the vineyard to help God's people. Now, when Will Eady actually introduced himself as a Christian, and being that you are a Christian, there are going to be other Christians that are going to call out some of your flaws. Now, yes, you have every right to get upset if people come and attack you, but sin not. Remember, the Lord said, sin not. Meaning that just because they come at you in such a way that can be, let me get myself together this morning. Let me get my words together. Offensive. They might do some offensive things to you. And of course, we read in the Bible, when those who offend you, cut them off. Meaning, you don't have to deal with these folks. You don't even have to give them any more of your time. You don't have to give them none of your feedback. You already said before what you felt about them. So you don't have to keep coming at it again and again and again. But if you are going to come back for them, you could come for them and in more of a way to show them a better way. If they have something to say to you, you could show them a better way. Like the people that you claim that had made these attacks to you. But when you did speak, you did not speak on any specific names. You said there are R. Kelly fans and supporters who are fanatics. And also, they need to shut up. Y'all need to shut up. Like, you didn't specifically say who that person was at that time. From what I heard on that platform, you did not call out any names. You just said R. Kelly fans and supporters. Now, if you wanted to call them out, you could have just used this person's name in general without leaving the fans and supporters out of it, because not all R. Kelly fans and supporters behave in that conduct that these people have been behaving. Those folks that have been attacking you in your emails or DMs or whatever, that making threats to you like that. You should just address that individual and leave us out of it. Like the whole support system, is more than just one or two or three, you would say, supporters for Robert Sylvester Kelly. So if you need to address something, address it to that individual. That's it. Or those individuals. And that's it. Don't include everyone in general in your derogatory or condescending addressing. When you addressing them, when you approaching that situation, you don't say everyone. You say to you, so and so and so. I'm talking to you guys because you have been the agitators. You have been the ones who've been causing a lot of problems around the R. Kelly support team. You call them out. You don't generalize the whole group because we all don't feel that way towards you, Will. We all didn't. I didn't know these things were going on behind the scene or things been coming at you the way you said that has been coming at you. I don't know. I only met you on platforms. You were introduced to me on platforms. I believe first platform I was introduced to you on was with Phases, and I believe you were also was on Dr. Rice's platform, and I saw you participate in some of the protests over at the MCC building with one of the so-called leaders of the agitators and the mess around the R. Kelly support, Dana J. So when you was a part of this group of people that you now attacking, but I noticed you didn't say anything about Dana J. And from when his name gets called all the time with being the infiltrator around the R. Kelly support. This is what I'm trying to say. You gotta separate the wheat from the chaff. You gotta know who you talking to when you come out here and approach people from the ones who don't have anything to do with it. Because I don't have anything to do with it. All I come here to do is sometimes give my own opinion, and to do this in support for Robert Sylvester Kelly, because I am a supporter right at this time. I'm not a fan, viewing to the fact, like you said, because R. Kelly is incarcerated. He's not out here doing any of his performing. He's not doing any concerts. He's not working at this point. He is in some legal trouble right now. So right now his entertainment activities, or his thing to do any entertainment at this time is not right now going on. He's being in detention right now for his legal situation. So I just was just trying to say that the person that said I don't trust it. So I have nothing really personally against my brother Will Eady. I just had to call it out for what it is, especially when you being a Christian and you approaching something. You got to help the lost souls out there, those who don't know the way. You got to help them find the way, and sometimes they can only see it through you and your kind words. And you can get back on people, but you could be nice about it and not so like I'm a man first. But when you say you a Christian, you got to put Christ before man. I gotta put Christ before woman. You came and corrected me in your message. You said I cursed. Yes, I did. At a time, I did do that. I did fall weak and fell from my, throne of grace. I fell weak. Yes, I did, because it got so full and my cup was like running really over. So I had to come and attack some people, and I had to run the devil out because some people were coming at me for other bloggers and other things they were making, correcting me, saying to me, and it wasn't nice. So I did come and had to cuss some folks out. I had to check them, check them and what they were coming at me for, being that I know I was standing right for what I was saying. I know I was in the right place saying it. So when they came for me, I had to, catch the enemy before they even strike. I had to even come out and say some words that I usually don't use, especially to the public, in the public, on the internet. while I'm talking to people, I try my best not to stay on this stuff too much, because after a while things will rub off on you. You'll catch yourself certain characteristics from people on here. So you just gotta sometimes just take it easy. I'm not on here every day. I don't see everything that's going on every day on YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, nothing like that. I have a busy schedule. I keep myself busy. I'm involved in other things other than this stuff with R. Kelly. But when I do come on here, I'm supporting R. Kelly. I do come with things that I'm following up on and bringing my own opinion about. So don't get mad at me. I don't do this. This ain't a full time job for me. I have a full time job where I work at, and then I'm involved in other community activities that I'm involved in. Then I have my own life with my family and everything that I'm involved with. So I don't have 24/7 to be here on YouTube with excuse me, with the arguments and the fighting and the who's doing what, the gossiping. I don't have time for that. But if there is something that people are doing for Robert Sylvester Kelly to help support him during this time, I am there to help take part of that. I'm there to take my part and do what I can do to help take part of this. Okay, somebody just, I can't see your message there. I'm sorry, I can't see it. But I'm here trying to figure out. Okay, somebody just messaged me. I don't know whose that is, but hello, everybody. If you in the chat, hello, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I can't see the message. It's something just came up, but I just can't really see it because this thing right here is in my way. I'm going to have to do something and move it around a little bit so I can see your messages in the chat. So, anyway, I just wanted to say and everything that I come on here to support Robert Sylvester Kelly. And sometimes if I see something that just don't seem right and it's looking kind of shady or whatever, I call it out. I call it out. And I do appreciate your comment. I really do. I really appreciate what you had to share with me. And also to look back at some of the things I might have done. And I don't have any problem with that at all. I don't. I don't have a problem with you calling that out, but that happened so long ago. That happened back in the past. But that's what people got to understand is that, yes, we all here to learn something new each and every day of ourselves. And when I don't trust the soul, call that out. Say, I saw you curse. I saw you do this. Yes, you did. And that happened before. That was behind me now. This is a new day. This is what's going on now. So God brought me from that. And I've been through that experience already. So here I am to help somebody else along the way. Yes. And I'm glad you did see that because that is who I was back then at that time. But now God has brought me from that to know how to do this in a better way. And I'm still going to have my times when I'm going to fall a little weak. And we all struggle each and every day to try to get better and better at who we are as God is continuing to mold us and shape us and reconstruct us or whatever. So it's going to happen, but I'm just helping my brother Will Edie along the way. And just like you just corrected some of the things you said to me, that's helping me too, because now I know that people are watching, people are going to see your flaws, and they're going to try to come at you. So you got to be ready. And when I tell people, you got to know that word, because that word is your shield and your protector. Because the devil is going to try you at any given moment. He's going to try you. He's going to try to pull out your flaws and attack you on it. But you got to know how to defend yourself when the attacks come through the word of God. So I already know this person came at me. When they came at me, I'm not coming back all like I don't have to come back at you like that. I appreciate that because that's letting me know that there are people watching. And every little thing you do, and that's how the devil worked with Jesus too, looking to trick Jesus, to get Jesus to break down or say something wrong or whatever. But Jesus just remained cool. He remained cool. They was just coming for him. Just like they coming for this brother I'm listening to right now, Dr. UmarJohnson. I know I introduced him last time I did my video. this brother say some things that really, really resonate in my spirit, and I really enjoy listening to him, what he speak about. People worrying about how, if you donate the money, how the money's being used, if the school ain't built yet, blah, 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 blah. This man, he has to go out and speak around all other places. He can't stay in one place just saying, donate, donate. No, he's going all other places. Those funds got to keep coming. It's just not going to take just that one donation, or that I will donate it that one time. The money just got, because he's not getting any help from the government. He's not looking for any help from the government. He's looking for the help from his people, but he got to get his people in that mindset to be continuing to donate to education for these children at his school, and to keep his school going, and the funding of his school, and also the money to also pay for the teachers and the employees or whatever for when the school do open up. It takes a lot of work, and people got to get in that mindset to understand that. See, I'm in finance, so I know about these things, that we have to market ourselves out there to help get our business going. And it ain't gonna be just one donation just come in and the school get built, but also you got to remember that even when the school get built, people got to still continue to fund the school so the school can remain open, and that the material and everything they need for the education for the children and everything will be able to still come, the supplies will still be able to come in. And also he has to pay his his employees, and also make a living for himself. I mean, come on, people. Come on, people. This is how it works. This is what everybody else is doing except us. We don't know how to stay committed to our culture. We don't know how to stay committed to helping our people without trying to find flaws and ways to tear them down. We got to stop doing that, just like with Robert Sylvester Kelly. We can't just like, oh, we think he's coming out, but the money going here and the money going there and the money blah, blah, blah. Worrying about where the money going, but you got to think deep. You can't think on the surface. You got to know that this money that we funding for Robert Sylvester Kelly got to keep coming, even during his trial. The money got to keep coming, because the money got to continue to pay his attorneys, his legal fees, and everything else he might need. Some people just don't get it. And of course the devil is going to try to come in and make confusion and cause all kind of trouble, whatever. I'm supporting Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm supporting I'm supporting Dr. UmarJohnson as well, and his vision to build his schools. Not only one school he's talking about, but there are many other buildings that he is also doing. He's coming to the city of Wilmington. He's out there in LA, in California. He's in all other cities of the United States and places of the world to get the support that he needs to get his building educational institutions built here in the United States of America. And then once it gets here, how he can branch out and go all other places of the world. This is what it's all about. He's starting the foundation, and then it goes on, and he's trying to bring in other people to help take part in this building. Don't listen to these people on the internet dogging this brother out, finding flaws in him, whatever. Everybody knows that, like you said, when I Don't Trust the Soul came and said, you said this, but nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect, baby, but God. And he created each and every last one of us in his own unique way. In our own unique way. Okay. No, Brother Umar, I believe he's not perfect. He's a man too. He made mistakes. But still in all, I love the information that he brings. It's very helpful to help God's people. This man has 6 degrees. He knows what he's talking about. He's not only just talking it, he has lived it. That's why he's a doctor of clinical psychology for children and other adults as well. And this is why he became a psychiatrist. Okay? And he also probably have to pay back money and stuff for him getting the education. So he got to pay Caesar back what belongs to Caesar. Okay? And you should be able to help him as well, because what he got, he came out here to share with you, to help you. So, like I said, I'm involved with a lot of other things other than just with this R. Kelly, but it all connects together. It all connects together. With Robert Sylvester Kelly, his people helping him in this fight against the injustice being done to him. And also with this fight against each other that we're dealing with each other. Some of us gonna get it and some of us just not gonna get it. But I gotta get off of here because I gotta get ready to do some things before I get up ready for work. But I just wanted to come and share this message today. For I don't trust the soul. It's all good, sis. Or bro. I don't know who you are under that name. I don't know whether you're female or male. But whatever it is, I understand how you defending your sister or I understand how you defending your brother. And and I don't have anything against you for doing that. And I thank God for you anyway. And peace and blessings. So you all have a blessed and wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Love you. Peace.